Hey lovies, you guys, it is Christmas time, my favorite time of the year. You guys know me, I am a Christmas baby, if you did not know, Christmas Eve to be exact. This is my most favorite holiday themed season, whatever you want to call it. And finally I decorated my background. Come on, let me know what you guys think. It is extra pink. But anyway, so for today's video, we're gonna do another Christmas nail design. This time somebody suggested that I do a white and blue nail design. I could not for the life of me find the comment, so I apologize. So if this was you, shout out to you, because this set came out gorgeous. Of course, I loved this set right here, and this is the exact set that she was referring to. And I did mention this in the last video as well, so we're gonna do another design similar to this. So yeah, without further ado, let's get started. Okay, for this set, I'm gonna go in with the Echelon Coffin non-C-curve tips. I'm gonna go ahead and start pulling out my sizes, measuring it from sidewall to sidewall. I do currently have a peel off base coat on because I do regularly every week change out my nails. So this just allows me to pop them off, you know, towards the end of the week, or if I wanna rip them off right after this video. But as you see, I'm just going in with my rubber base coat. I'm applying that to the entire surface, and then I'm gonna go ahead and adhere that to the nail, or the tip to the nail, and just flash curing it for at least 5 to 10 seconds before moving on to the next nail. Once I have all of them on, I do go in my full-size lamp and do a full 60 seconds. Taking out the rubber base, again, I'm gonna go in and apply this to the entire surface from the top all the way to the tip, and then I'm gonna cure that for a full 60. This is going to allow the hard gel that I'm gonna use to stick to the tip, and you won't get any kind of lifting. There won't be, like, the tip won't separate from the hard gel. So it's more of like a glue slash bonder for the hard gel. For the color of choice I'm going in with is In Bloom. Again, this is a hard gel. It is non-soak off. You do have to file this off, and it has this pretty shimmer inside of it. I thought it would be perfect for this set. And then for the brush, I'm going in with the flat number 6 brush. This is another brush that I feel like I haven't used in a while. So yeah, we're going in with this one for this video. Now with this color, I'm just gonna go straight in and apply this to the entire surface. Again, all across the nails. I'm not gonna do anything extra. I'm just strictly, you know, going to build up the nails with this color. And the method that I've been using lately, which I'm really liking, is actually been like, it's sped up the process of me doing the nails, is I'm literally just slapping it on, flipping my finger over, letting gravity do its thing, and then I cure it in place. If I feel like I need to go back in with more hard gel, I do so, but I'm not trying to be too much of a perfectionist with that first layer. I found that if I just apply it on the nail, you know, as is, not trying to make it too perfect, it just really sped up. I mean, towards the end, it's gonna end up looking exactly how you want it to anyway. So, you know, filing makes a huge difference. But honestly, the gel self-levels nicely, especially if you're flipping it over. Letting gravity do its thing, it evens out nicely. So me just being me, like before I was just like really try to get it as perfect or as close as possible. Now I'm just like, I'm learning to kind of let go a little bit and just slap it on, and it ends up exactly, you know, the same. It looks the same. No one would ever know like how sloppy you was. And when I say sloppy, I'm not meaning like putting it on my skin and just curing it as is. I'm literally just applying it to the physical nail. I'm trying to avoid my skin as much as possible. But if something does get on or touches my skin, I do wipe it away before fully curing it. But again, I'm just going in, I'm applying this across all of the nails, just building up that strength and structure. And then I am gonna do a full cure for 60 seconds. Now in between each nail, I am curing it as I go along before moving on to the next nail. You don't want this product to run or go into your cuticle area. That would just be really annoying and probably, you know, most likely take you longer to complete your nails. But yeah, once I have one of them done, I do a full final cure for 60 seconds just to make sure everything is fully cured and hardened. This color is so pretty. I haven't used this color in so long, but the sparkles and shimmers in it are so pretty. We're gonna go in with my nail cleanser. I'm gonna take a lint-free wipe and cleanse over the surface of the nails. This is just removing that sticky layer that is left over after curing, because we are going to shape these up and make these look pretty. Going in with my drill, this is the fine tapered drill bit. I'm going around the cuticle section, making sure that's blended in, and then also down the body of the nail, making sure there's no lumps and bumps, and really just trying to perfect the shape. I'm using this at around 20,000 RPM. The drill and dust collector I am using is from Melody Susie. I do have a promo code with them. You can go to the description box and check that out. As far as this little cloth that's over the surface of the dust collector, I'm pretty sure this was from Shein. If I'm able to find it on Amazon, I'll link it for you guys. But this has saved me a ton when it comes to the filters. It's almost like it protects the filter and it just catches all the dust, and you're able to throw that sheet away versus, you know, having to replace your filter sooner. It's really inexpensive as well. So like I said, if I do find it on Amazon and if I think the price is worth it, I'll link it for you guys. After I use the drill, I'm going in with my 180-100 grit nail file. This is another item that I got off of Amazon, but I'm just going in and really just perfecting that shape. This is almost like a finish file. Yeah, it just makes everything really crisp and clean. And then once I do that, I do go in again with a white buffing block just to buff over the surface, removing any kind of scratches that I may have caused either from the hand file or from the drill. Really just trying to remove any kind of deep scratches and making it a little bit more smoother than what it was. Now for this design, I took out two colors from Nail Reserve. This is the white and a blue, which is Nail Addict, and then Ocean's Heart. Ocean's Heart is so freaking pretty. It has like this holographic glitter inside of it. Now this is just going to be the background for the nails, because you guys know me, I love me some bling and I want to cover these nails fully with bling. So this is just going to help. If I do have any spaces between the bling, this is going to be the background that they're going to see. So starting off with the pointer, I'm going to do two circles, one towards the top that's going to be larger, and then one at the bottom that's going to be a little bit smaller. All of the nails are pretty much going to be the same peppermint pattern swirl type of thing going on. But for the pointer, the pinky, and then the thumb is going to be the circles. But for that, once I do that one nail, I'll do cure that in place. And then for the middle nail, I'm going to do a Frenchie, pure white Frenchie. Again, this is just the base for, I just thought this would be easier, me adding the white first, curing it, and then adding the blue. But again, once I do that, I'm gonna cure that in place. And I kind of already had an idea of exactly where I wanted certain things to go. So some of, like, I was trying to be perfect when doing the circle and the Frenchie. And then as I was thinking about it, it's going to get covered. You're not going to really see a perfect circle because, you know me, I want to add some chain, and majority of that stuff was going to be hidden anyway. So I was trying my best not to focus too much on how perfect the circle was. But yeah, this did definitely take me long. It's still a learning process for me to learn how to like let certain things go, and if it's a little messy, it's okay. Yeah, I'm still like struggling with that, but we're working on it, and my speed is definitely increasing, but certain things are still taking me long, like these freaking circles on the nails. Once I have that fully cured, this is where I start going in with the blue and I start making the peppermint pattern. This probably took me the longest to do because also I was fixated on which direction I wanted them to go, and I wanted them to all look the same. Even though I think when it came to the pinky, I did go in the opposite direction. Me mentally, it was messing with my head. You guys probably wouldn't have even noticed if I didn't say anything. but my OCD was kicking in so bad and it was so hard for me to just let it go. But I'm super proud of myself that I didn't just clean it off and start again when I noticed. But yeah, so I'm gonna do the same type of pattern across all of the nails and then curing it in between as I go along. I had blue all over my nails, my hands actually, after I did this pattern. So you're gonna see blue on my hands, you're gonna see blue on the table, but the nails came out cute, so I wasn't too mad. For the ring nail, this one I'm just going to do the exact copy of the other nail design that I did, just strictly making a cross down the middle of the nail. This is just going to be, like I said, the background of the ribbon. And then again, I'm just going to cure that in place. For bling, I took out the sapphire and cyan bling box. Of course, we're gonna go in with the sapphire side because this is my blue and white peppermint nails. Hello. And then I found a little snowflake that I forgot I had, and I still ended up not using it, but it's okay. We're gonna go in with that. I also took out some silver chain. I decided to just strictly stick with one type of chain, which was these little ball chains. I thought this was pretty. And of course, I'm going to glue everything down with my Bling It No Wipe Rhinestone Gel. Now, when I tell you this process took so freaking long, it took so long, you guys, I'm not even joking. I started off by doing, you know me, I take my gel and I apply that on top of the entire surface. Just easier that way. And then using my chain, I carved out I lined the smile line, and then lining the peppermint. And it was so tedious to do, making sure it was lined up. But this was perfect because this was covering all of the imperfections that I did. So I wasn't too mad, but it definitely did take me a lot longer. And I don't remember it being this hard the first time. Maybe it was. I mean, it was last year, so who knows? Maybe it was worse. I don't remember. But I'm just going to start off with the silver chain, lining it. I am going to go down the center of the white with the chain again. And then I don't cure it. This is still uncured gel, and then I start going in with the blue crystals, just really trying to fill in those spaces where the blue is. This is pretty much what I'm going to do across all of the nails. Wherever there's even a peppermint, I'm going to outline the peppermint, these circles. Wherever the blue is, I'm going to add the crystals. After I do one nail, I am going to cure it in place before anything moves. For the ring nail, I decided to go straight in with just the blue crystals, no chain, just crystals. I fill that whole blue line up, and then I do end up finding this gorgeous large snowflake that I thought would have been perfect. For the last red design, I did go in with a bow, but for this one, like I said, I wanted to do it a little bit different, even though the design is pretty similar. So I thought the snowflake would just work really well, and it's just the perfect placement for this nail design. After I added the bling and chain, I did feel like the middle nail and then my thumbnail especially was kind of plain towards the top. So I did find these snowflakes that I brought a while ago. I don't even remember how long ago I brought it, but I ended up getting this and I thought it was perfect to add some sticker snowflakes to the top of it just to fill in that space. So like I said, I added one to the the middle nail, and then I did add some blue crystals in the center as well, just to really make sure it was incorporated. I thought it was the cutest nail ever. And then I did the same thing for the thumb. For the thumb, I did have to maneuver and kind of cut one of the snowflakes in half because I wanted it to fit perfectly in the corner and then add some extra crystals. But again, I thought this was the perfect look, and I did go ahead and just fully cure that for a full 60. And you guys, this is the final look. They are so freaking pretty. I am so happy with how this set came out. This is just so freaking pretty, and I'm so happy how blingy it is. And yeah, I'm just super excited about how this set ended up turning out. I do suggest, if you are using those stickers, to at least put a clear coat either on the perimeter of the nails or over the surface. I decided not to. I just stuck them on and left it as is. But like I said, you do want to protect those stickers to make sure they don't peel away. But this is the final look. Let me know what you guys think of this nail design, if you would try it. If you want to see something specific, leave your comments below. And I will see you guys in the next one. Love ya.